なんだ、お前か。この辺りでウサギの着ぐるみを着たやつを見なかったか。俺じゃねえぞ。見りゃわかると思うが、これは本物のウサギの殺し屋を捕まえるための罠だ。ハマー・ジェイク、私立探偵だ。ラブホテル探偵と呼ばれている。カオルと俺のコンビネーションは最高だ。まず彼女が被害妄想のひどい妻に俺を頼るよう仕向ける。そして俺が疑わしい写真を撮る。撮った写真は妻か夫か高い値を出す方に売る。今回はずっと簡単だ。行方不明者の捜索だ。お前の考えは分かっている。ここ最近街で多くの人が消えた。まったく大騒ぎだ。けど俺には分かったんだ。あのウサギはあの子を探している。つまり彼女が生きていることはまず間違いない。これは頭脳戦だ。ハマジェイク対ウサギ頭の殺し屋のな。ウサギは敬われる。ウサギは恐れられる。そしてウサギは答えにたどり着く。だから俺は自分自身にこう言ったんだ。ジェイク、ウサギを上回るウサギになるんだってな。そして俺はラブホテルに忍び込み、ふわふわコーナーからこの着ぐるみを借りてきた。俺が田中直臣を見つけるのは時間の問題だ。にしてもどうしてあんな少女がカルト集団なんかに。オロチプロジェクトのろくでなしどもか。まあそうだろうな。恐怖救済センターはそこら中で社畜の子供をさらっている。カルト信者と陰謀か。まったく哀れなもんだぜ。もしその少女について何か分かったら教えてくれ。こんなの着てたら証言できねえじゃねえか。
To answer your question, no, there is no one else here with me. Actually, I'm younger than that. 4.79 years old. My name is Young. I already know yours. Verbal queries are a sloppy redundancy. Thoughts are quicker. We can skip the questions and go straight to the... You were staring at my head. I know what you were thinking about my head. You shouldn't have such thoughts. Stop thinking about my head. My apologies. Manners. You want to know about the Fear Nothing Foundation. This school and others like it are a part of an Orochi initiative. To use youth programs to study and develop certain ultra-natural talents in children. I am one of their more promising products. Fear Nothing hung around, collecting the dregs and dropouts of these programs. After the bomb, one of them came for me. A mean man. His head was like a snow globe, full of eels. threatened me. So I very politely asked him to forget how to breathe. He complied. Fear nothing is an adjunct of the morning light. Did you know that? Morning light, fear nothing, Orochi, they are all intertwined. There is a fear nothing recruitment centre downtown. But you've already been there. There is a more secret place for the gifted children. It's hidden somewhere beneath the suburbs. It's called the Clubhouse. I took that name from the mean man's head. They left clues in the ciphers of their own literature, so that the more canny students could find it. The other children used to bully me so very fiercely. It's all about dominance and hierarchy on the playground. They were Philistines and troglodytes all. Now, I have dominion of the playground. The swings, the slide, the seesaw, all mine. Just me.
Beware St. Toad's crack chimes, the old eons dream of the long winging flight through the void. Beware St. Toad's crack chimes. St. Toad, come lend my soul to the immaculate slime. Hearken, hearken, listen to the boiling beam, for he is the messenger of the lucid dreamers. The boiling beams of the stars that scream, the lucids approach. Eat, lest ye be eaten, for the dark teems with eaters. The city does not suffer, the people are liberated. The light burns so darkly, light is dark and dark is light. Submit, submit to the bright darkness.
Hello. You are most welcome. Outside, the city shudders, but the Love Hotel remains open and ready to embrace you. We can accommodate any inclination, ease any trouble or tension. There are no problems here, only solutions. It is not easy to remain open in the city's current condition, but we carry on. Calamity shall not interrupt your pleasure or peace. Not here. We accept clients of all persuasions and needs. Our clients have differing, even violently opposed purposes. But we welcome them all. It is important to remember that our hospitality should not be misconstrued as allegiance, but merely courteous professionalism. It is good business. However, you are not here because our beds are soft, but because our sails are purple. We offer you no danger here. You seek the morning light. My employers did business with them, but that business is concluded. They are not our friends. In fact, the only reason my employers have not accepted their very generous contracts taken out on the morning light is because there is already too much competition in that venture, and the year has already proven lucrative. My instructions are to wrap up affairs in the city and continue maintaining the hotel as a respectable business. My employers told me you would visit. My employers have instructed me to show you every courtesy. You wish to know more about the one called John? Take this key, go to the AV suite, and you will find out just who John is.
Come on in, Chuck. Come on in.
Welcome to Orochi Tower, the heart and nerve center of the Orochi Group corporate family. Together, we form 8 heads facing forward to an innovative horizon. We see limitations as a challenge and the impossible as a dare. We will push boundaries. We will pursue excellence. We will change the world. Orochi Group, we will. Please enjoy your visit and have a dynamic day.
Whoa! The tension between you two is so... Oh, just drop the weapons and get to the apocalyptic Barney mugging already. Why don't we all kiss and make up, hmm?
There are no good demons. Not even dead demons.
Bank's closed, huh? Maybe now's not the time to rumble, eh? Maybe we've got more pressing matters. I mean, are you two really going to force me to be the voice of reason? Me? Ducky, just for tonight, just for kicks, let's do what we do best. The skills we usually sharpen on each other's skulls. Let's use them on a common foe instead. Imagine Imagine the look on the evil 8-headed farmer's faces when he sees the dog, the cat, and the rat all coming down on him packing heat and purpose. Priceless. We can get back to playing chin music on each other tomorrow. Promise. We'll stay down here, pinning down the Tin Men and Mooks. You're going up. Access to the highest levels is restricted to upper management, so you'll have to obtain access from the highbrows on the levels you can get into. Dig? Ha! You're the kitten's ankles. Let me put you wise. Be careful. The corporate world is weird, and these are weird days. Anyone crucified on that 9 to 5 cross might go a little...
You do not understand. Gaia is dying. It is our responsibility to find ways to replace her before it's too late. Lilith was trying to...
Here we are again. How are your legs? Have we come to that part already? I've done this dance so many times. The game board is wiped clean, the game board is reassembled. It all blurs. But before we dance this time, maybe I could impart some knowledge to you. I'm not going anywhere. I do apologize if I was a touch melodramatic last time. Bad day. When you cross from age to age, you tend to create new versions of yourself, and I have been so many me's. A scientist, a priestess, a ravening monster. Did I seem bad last time? I've been much worse. Oh, you should have seen me in the second age. You should have seen Samael in the beginning. So terrible. So beautiful. A passion that could extinguish civilizations. It frightened me. Thrilled me. I followed him into eternity on a promise. Where did it all go wrong? Somewhere in the millennia, I realized Samael had lost his rage. It was his fiery words that convinced me to turn against my own species. To tear reality down. All for him. And now he's grown comfortable in humanity's world? Betrayal by apathy. Complacency snuffed out his beauty. The promise withered on the vine. I hated him for that. He lost his conviction. But I didn't. I kept to the old plan. We were so close at the end of the Third Age. We found a Gaia engine. We had nearly unearthed it. We dug so very carefully. But
the Dreaming One stirred to momentary wakefulness. And so very sleepily, it strangled the world. Years passed. 1,000? Time moves strangely when the ages flip. Again, I searched. Just a century ago, a Norwegian explorer found a city entombed in the ice of Antarctica. He vanished, and I spent the next 10 decades following his trail. I used a woman, a simplistic fool, to urge Aveline Belmont into doing most of the chasing for me. And I found it. A Gaia engine, buried in the ice.
Lilith.
Deal with this if you want to hear more from me. These creatures are just fragments of their dreams, you know. This is what they think birds look like. And now, they have a human mind in their collective. A new subconscious vocabulary to add to their parlance. What dreams may come. But we were talking about the Gaia engine. The Orochi group wanted the engine to create limitless energy. I wanted it to create the manacles that would chain the Dreaming Ones to my will. Do you honestly think, given the people you work for, that your arrogance is any less than mine? It's just played out on a much more limited scale. My plans frayed, then unraveled. The morning light slipped my control. Philip Markard tried to kill me! Me! Bad little cultists. They must be punished. Abandoned by Samael, and bereft of the sun cult I'd taken such care in growing, I retreated to the tower. I've expanded my research. I could cleanse the filth from Tokyo. But to do that, I would need a working Gaia engine. And to activate an engine, I would need Emma. I wasn't lying to you when I said I needed Emma. Oh, but you denied me Emma. You denied Kaidan respite from its nightmare. It would all be over now. But you had the arrogance to interfere in events greater than yourself. You presumptuous...
I am the pirate signal. Let me in. I am the word virus. Let me in. I am the earworm. Let me in. I am the brain pathogen grammar. I am the dreamer's dream. I am what I am. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
I created a monster. Not for the first time. I handed Markard the morning light on a platter. But he adjusted the doctrine ever so slightly. By subtle degrees, the morning light turned on me. I wanted to control the Dreaming Ones. He wants to unleash them all. He's communed with them. He wants to become like them. Right now, he is the most...
Can't stop it, Lilith. You drink from a broken cup. Everything but everything wakes up.
John! Sweet John! I thought you were afraid of me.
Oh, I am. I am. I am. But
Chuck gave me courage. I gave the blackness a brain. Now all we need is your heart.
I vaguely remember you, John. The shy pervert. Search the shallow dung heap that is your soul and tell me truly if you think you can beat me.
I can't. Oh, I can't. I can't. I can't. But I don't have to beat you. I just have to distract you until they come.
What? No! Not now!
Be not afraid, Lilith. We are past the agency of screams.
No!
Lilith, screech out. I bind you. By your 17 names, I bind you. By your hidden 18th name, I bind you. Ki Sikil Lilake, I bind you. That Samael should couple with a talking ape. You. I smell the dreaming ones upon you. They offered you gifts. I smell your choices. Reap what you have sown. Reap what you have sown. Reap what you have sown. Remember this.
Be mindful of the voices. They will whisper in your sleep. Make the right choices. And be mindful of the voices. They corrupt.
Oh, thought you were pushing up daisies. For keeps. Say, you seem different. This one look different to you, Golson? Come on. You of all people know a little something about this. Invader? Bunch of sour pussies. Fine. We're all arch enemies again.
Where are my manners? May I introduce Pit and Pendulum? They are the baleful manifestation of the displeasure of those above. I'm sorry, gentlemen, I can never seem to remember which one of you is worse. Dame Julia. Sin Eaters. Grotesque duo, aren't they? Their embossed business cards read, Necessary Evil. It would seem the old guard is upset, and some of them have more restraint than others. They think the dragon got the upper hand in Tokyo. They're right, of course, but that misses the point. This is the point. You did the impossible. You are the new blood. You are on the rise, and that makes them uncomfortable. Some will give you grudging respect. Some will desire you to fail. In the future, we will have to make a better showing against the dragon. Right or wrong, the old guard will use any perceived slip against us politically. Do you feel that? The curtain falls. After a brief intermission, it will rise on a whole new act of our plot. You are the new blood, and You've only just begun to rise. We are going to anger more than a few grey beards before we're done, you and I.
QBL Media News. We are the world.
Tonight's top story. Authorities have identified several individuals connected with the as-yet unidentified radical political group which made the recent terrorist attack on Kaidan, Tokyo. Authorities have released images of the suspects. The suspects were recently seen in Kaidan, despite the quarantine wall. Officials state that these suspects are involved with a still active death cult and are to be considered extremely dangerous. Do not approach. Report any sightings to authorities. We will keep you updated as the eyes of the world turn on the most wanted fugitives of the century.